Hey, what's going on, Seminole Nation? CJ Wilson here with DoakTalk. I'm your host, here to bring you guys some breaking news on the recruiting trail. Four-star tight end Chase Loftin has committed to the FSU Seminoles. That's right, the Noles get a big win from the tight end, from Omaha, Nebraska. Sitting at 6'6", 215 pounds. The Noles beat out Texas A&M, the home state team Nebraska, and the Missouri Tigers. So again, big time get for Chris Thompson and Coach Norvell and the offensive staff. Just speaking about Chase himself, like I say, 6'6", 215 pounds. Just looking at his film and his huddle, it's a lot of things that you want to be excited about, a lot of things that stand out, right? First off, it's his route running and speed at that size. He moves very well. He's very fluid, and he runs very good routes for a guy 6'6", 215, a tight end. A lot of his huddle takes, he's pretty much lined up at receiver and making plays at receiver. So I do want to take the competition in Nebraska with a grain of salt. No disrespect to Nebraska, but we know the competition is a little bit different. You will have a few studs here and there like Chase, but overall it really isn't that great of a talent pool in Nebraska. But I do think with his size and measurables and how he plays the game, run routes, and things like that, it will transfer over to the next level. Has very nice hands, route runner, like I stated. He has a good feel of the defense as well, like holes in the defense and things like that. From a blocking standpoint, the kid also has really good size. He's a physical and willing blocker, so that's a good thing. So I feel like I said, I say this a lot to a lot of kids, but once he gets into the program and gets developed by Coach Storms, like say 6'6", 215, he could pack on 240 easily. So once he gets with Coach Storms and pack on that weight and gets developed physically, I feel like he'd be a great addition from the blocking aspect as well. You guys know Mike Norvell. We run a lot of 12 personnel. If you guys are not familiar with 12 personnel, that's one running back and two tight ends. If you look at the past couple of years, FSU has run a lot of 12 personnel, whether you have Jaheim Bell, Marquise Douglas in the Biscuit, Kyle Morlock, and Cam McDonald. You guys know we've used a plethora of tight ends like the ones I just named. So 12 personnel, and even going back to the Memphis days, Mike Norvell, the tight end position is a very key component within his offense. So I think Chase will fit in right what we want to do from a schematic standpoint. Let's talk about some of the teams we beat out. Like I said, Nebraska, Texas A&M, and Missouri. To get a kid from Nebraska, from the state of Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska, to leave that state is very big. Those kids do not leave often. When they have a talented player like a Chase Loftin that's good enough to have an offer from Nebraska, those kids typically stay in state, and go to the Cornhuskers. So big time win. He was very impressed as far as just official visit to FSU. Love the atmosphere, love Tallahassee, love the vibe, and also he connected very well with the coaching staff with the realness, like we've been hearing all the time, and the family vibe, and just like he fits within the system. So this is a big time gift for FSU within Chase Loftin, 4-star tight end. I do expect FSU to possibly take one more tight end within this recruiting class. I wouldn't be surprised if we take two. Hollis Davidson is another name to watch out for. But again, Chase Loftin, big time addition for FSU as they stay hot on the recruiting trail after the wrap up of official visits within June. So again, big time get for Mike Norvell and Chase Loftin. I like the kid a lot. 6'6", real nice frame. Can make a lot of plays as a receiver. Fits well within the offense. So again, I like this kid. So with this commitment to Chase, FSU stays hot on the recruiting trail, and I expect this momentum to keep rolling as we get into the early days of July rather, and then into August as well. So FSU continues to stay hot on the recruiting trail. This big time commitment for the 4-star tight end. Make sure you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel. Again, like this video and subscribe to the channel. Also, we have a membership with 2 different tiers. There's a bunch of different perks within that membership. You have the option to have access to pre-records that we record a few days early, among other things. So again, make sure you guys join the membership tier. We have 2 different tiers. The last thing, like I said, like this video, subscribe to the channel. I feel like we'll have more big fish to cover pretty soon. This is DoakTalk. Go Noles.